Okay, hello everybody. We are here with another tutorial, a how-to, and this concerns the very much importance of branding and getting more clicks when somebody sees our video. So, here's what I have found through trial and error. Always generate a thumbnail. Okay, so the easiest way to get a thumbnail, uh, you're generating your song, your lyrics, whatever in ChatGPT. You prompt it, hey, Uh, can you give me a great prompt to give me an art generative to give to an art generative AI to create an image for this subject that we're talking about or this song? Or you may want to use the word thumbnail. I mean, sometimes it gives you better results for a thumbnail, but for this process, I just told it to generate a prompt for an image. Now, sometimes you can ask ChatGPT, "Hey, great, could you draw this for me?" Now, I have the free version, so I'm out of prompts for the day, but usually it'll generate something if you have the prompts. If not, that's fine. We can just copy and paste this into a art generative AI. I use GenCraft. You can use whatever you want, doesn't matter. Just copy and paste that right there. Select what you want down here and generate, right? And then we get an image like this. Beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be our thumbnail that we're working with. So we're going to go ahead and save that to on our desktop, and we'll just call that 291, whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. Great. All right, so that is all saved. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Love this AI. Anyway, okay, so that's fine. Now, you're going to want to brand this so people know it's you just on looking at it because half the time they don't read. They just looking at the image and then decide whether they want to click or not. So, to brand it, you're going to need, oops, just a second here. All right, so you're going to need a logo. All right, and I like to use a clip art logo, which I have in my channel assets folder. And, this is my main logo here that I like to use. It takes a second to open because I have it saved to a specific way. Now, I like to use Gimp for my photo editing and because it's freeware. And you notice that the background here is clear. Now, how do I get a clear background? That's a great question. On my clip art there. Okay, so here's how you get a here's how you get a clear background in GIMP. Again, I'm telling you how to use freeware instead of having to pay for Photoshop. Okay, so let's generate a clip art. Okay, in an AI. Doesn't really matter which one. Again, we're just gonna do it. Okay, so we're gonna reload this. Okay, draw a 2D giraffe kicking a 2D. And that's two-dimensional. Might be better than that if you get a little bit more literal here. Two-dimensional. Kicking a two-dimensional duck on a solid plain white background. Okay. Um, let's make that a cartoon. I like this model here. Amazing details. It's really great. Actually, hyperrealism and blend it. Some amazing details. And why not? Because we're generating animals, cute animals. Why not? Okay. Now we want a square, not one of these ones. Now these are great for your thumbnails, the landscapes ones. These are both great for YouTube, but for just your icon, you want a square. So we'll go ahead and generate that as a square. Great. So, not exactly what we had in mind, but let's just pretend this is what you want. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and save that image. We'll call it giraffe. And this is going to be the image you're going to use on all your videos so people know it's you. So again, make your brand what you want. Again, we're just using a goofy looking giraffe, but whatever. That's what we got. All right, so let's go ahead and pull that up into Gimp here. Let's open that. It's going to be in our downloads. There's our giraffe. Fantastic. Okay, great. That's fine. Now, we want to make all this white area transparent. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Layer, Transparency, add an alpha channel. Okay. Now we're going to hit Select by color. We're going to click somewhere in the white area. Okay. Then we're press our delete button, and boom. Now you have transparency. Look at that. Okay. And there you go. So that part, when you pull it into your main thumbnail, you're going to be able to see right through it, which is going to look really cool. So I like to use transparency in my clip art icons. Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay, now I'm just using that for demonstration purposes. No big deal. So this is my brand. This is what I want. Want to be people to look at this icon and know it's in me almost instantaneously. So let's go ahead and open up that background that thumbnail we generated earlier. Okay, there it is. Now we're gonna select this, select all, copy it, and paste. Now you notice it's too big. Okay, we want it a lot smaller than that. You can't even barely see what's behind it. Okay, so that's fine. We'll go ahead and go to our layer. And we're going to scale it. Okay, and I like to use percentage, but you can use whatever you like. But percentages usually work great for me. Usually about 20 to 25% of my logo is what I want. And look how much smaller that is. Now you're going to select the crosshairs tool and just drag it wherever you want. Make it look kind of cool. All right, great. And then we're going to click on layer and we're going to anchor that. Now it's all part of the same picture. Now, another thing you're going to want, which I notice is huge, is a call to action. You want people to click on this. I mean, yeah, it's great art, beautiful. But, I mean, I'm not sure what this is about. What do I do? And like I said, half the time they don't read your title and stuff down here. Very rare that they do. So, what I found as a call to action is I have a little click me logo, a speech bubble. It says click me. Again, it's all part of my branding. And I have 3 different ones I like to use. You can generate whatever you want. And you'll notice it says in nice big letters, easy to read, click me. I put a little heart here to let people know it's friendly and nice and happy. So we're going to select all that, copy it, and paste it in here. Again, this is too big. That's not a problem. We're just going to scale that down to a reasonable size here. Bam. And move it over. Sure. Let's make it look like the hearts. Asking you to click me. Yeah, click me with a heart. Sure, why not? Okay, so we'll go ahead and, again, anchor that layer. And now you have your little thumbnail ready for YouTube to do. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to either export as or overwrite. Now, I like to use it as a JPEG. So sometimes you get weird formats, especially from ChatGPT that are not JPEG. So you may want to export as. Also, just to let you know, for the transparent one, JPEG will not work. Does not support transparency. You want to use PNG for transparent icons. Okay, otherwise you lose your transparency and it won't save correctly. But for thumbnails, JPEG is perfect. So we're going to just use JPEG there. Use hit export. Come on, export. Okay, already existed. Great. We're going to replace it. No worries. Export it. Boom, done. That easy. Easy peasy. Now, here's the proof. Proof is in the pudding, right? Can you show me what the difference is? Okay, well, let's go to YouTube and I'll show you. here's the proof. Okay, so here's my channel. All right, and we're gonna go down my analytics here. Okay, and we're gonna go to my content and videos. Okay, and impressions, click-through rate. This is going to affect that. Okay, so you'll notice that right here was before I started doing the click me little icon. Yeah, it's getting about 1%, 1.1, 1.2. It's really down here. This is where it was. I mean, you look at, I mean, if I go back a whole year, you'll see it's pretty consistent. Yeah. See, look at that. It's very much. I mean, I hit a few spikes in here and there, but they made the baseline barely moving. I mean, it moved up a little bit, but barely. Okay. And then I put the click me in. Look what happened. Boom. This is with click me. The little speech bubble that says click me. Yeah, right here. You see the huge difference. Look at that. Uh, yeah, that's how much that little speech bubble says click me made a difference. Now I'm getting anywhere from 8.6%, right around 5.5 to 6% was my baseline. After that click me. Yeah, it made a huge difference. Uh in my views and now the weird thing I found after getting this much click through, my average view duration tanked a little bit. It's kind of weird. You would think I would get more view duration, but I didn't, and that was kind of weird. But it'll probably recover. I mean, I'm pretty sure about that. My product's pretty consistent. You see, my view duration has been going up consistently, and then I get the click me thing, and it actually went down. But now it's starting to rebound. It's going back up again. So, kind of took a little bit of time for people to adjust to my new branding, I suppose, or my new little logo. So, there may be a bit of an adjustment period in there, and I'm okay with that. But I mean, my views, and this is why I implemented branding. My views were down here. Implemented branding, people, started recognizing me. And then I did the click me, and yeah, it just started to really taking off right there. As you can see, this is my curve here with the views there. Um, yeah, so it's really going good. I mean, this is August, September, and October's not even finished yet, and we're already above September. So yeah, I mean it's just that important that's much because I started branding. You can tell. I mean, I started branding right around here. So when I started branding it, and then it started going up a little bit, and it went up a little more, and then I did click me, and it my click through rate, yeah, I mean that's just like wow. Okay, so I mean that's really how to brand your channel. And I cannot stress this enough, especially for new people to YouTube and new channels. Brand early. Get that call to action in there. Again, click me. That's all it took. A little bitty icon there.